to Purpose and Passion. I'm so excited. You know why? Because today is the first day of Hispanic Heritage Month. Yay! So I wanted to introduce Alma Gibson. She's in the beauty and cosmetic industry.
Yes.
She's the CEO of Cita Makeup, and you can find her on IG at cita.makeup or www.citamakeup.com. Thank you for gracing us
Of course.
at the
Thank you.
studio. Look at just a beautiful day today, right?
It's gorgeous. Thank you so much for having me on here. It's a pleasure. And yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful day
I
to
love the
be here.
energy. The energy
Yeah.
in this room is like as soon as you walk in, you just feel so comfortable
I,
and at peace.
mm-hmm.
I always get a little nervous in the beginning, but I'm good now.
Don't we all?
Right?
Yeah.
So, Alma,
Yes.
let the viewers know, where were you born and raised? How was your childhood?
Mm-hmm.
Where did you grow up? Where do your parents come from? And a little bit about middle school and high school.
Oh, nice. Okay. So, I come from immigrants from parents. They're from Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them are from Guadalajara, and so am I. I was born there. They brought me to the States when I was 4 years old.
Okay.
So raised here
Mm-hmm.
in Almani, California.
El Mani.
Yes, San Gabriel Valley. I grew up there. I went to high school and middle school in Almani as well.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and at a young age, I was always curious about makeup. I was always known
Yes.
to with eyelashes,
Okay,
makeup,
okay, okay.
makeup. Even though we get in trouble, my mom was just a big no on that, but I didn't listen. So yeah, that's how I started, and yeah, I went to school there, and then I from there I started being interested in in the business and
Mm-hmm.
makeup and just
In the
always
industry, right?
right,
Yeah.
yeah. And then yeah, I did a little bit of modeling here and there, so that got me to be in the fields and
That's how we
understand
met.
it. Yeah, yeah, that's
Yes,
exactly
yes,
how we
yes,
met.
yes.
Yeah. And yeah, I would just love being in that chair and getting my makeup done. I would just, I felt so gorgeous,
Right?
So yeah, it started from there, and little by little, I was just like, okay,
So
this
what
is
high
what I
school
want.
did you go to?
I went to Mountain View High School.
Okay, and that's in
Yes,
Amonte, right?
Almani.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you graduated from high school, you know how like when they tell you in elementary, like, what do you want to be when you grow up? I remember
Mm.
saying, I want to be the president of the United States, and I remember saying I wanted to be a ballerina. I wanted to be those two things. I didn't know
Mm.
how it was going to happen, but that's what I thought at the time when I was in elementary. And then obviously things are a little bit different, but not that different when it comes to politics, right?
Yeah.
Running next year for mayor of Inglewood is
Yes.
pretty interesting, right?
Yes.
But with you, you know,
Hmm.
what was your dream, career or job, or
Hmm.
what did you have a passion for when you were in high school?
Business.
Okay.
I've always been interested in business. So I've always said, I just want to own my own business.
Mhm.
I didn't know what kind of business, but I knew I wanted to be a woman in business.
Yeah.
So that was my main focus. And
Okay, that's good.
yeah,
And look at
yeah,
you. We're
I
here.
know.
We're here.
Yeah.
And you're in
Hmm.
business. So let the viewers know, like, obviously before you started your business, you became a mom, right?
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
tell the journey of that, of motherhood, and being married before the business, because we're going to have a lot of viewers that are
Yeah.
either mothers, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
Women that have a vision of being a business owners but don't know how to start or how to even write it,
Yeah.
on a journal or paper, or they don't even know how to create a vision board because they procrastinate and they're just trying to say, like, I want to do this, but they're not making it happen visually. You know what I
Hmm.
mean?
Hmm.
So,
Yeah.
go ahead and let the viewers know about your journey and motherhood, and and then into the business.
Yeah. So, again, it started all when after high school, um, I was undecisive what I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
My parents are. old school,
Okay.
Hispanics. They were like, you have to go to school, you have to go to college. But I love learning. I love learning, but just college, and it was
Yes.
just wasn't in my vision.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I'm all about education, I'm
Yes,
all
yes,
about
yes.
getting your degree, this, but I just didn't see myself just putting my, I guess, life on hold for the next 3 years, going to college, getting a degree. Anyhow, so that's how I
Yeah.
got into the industry because I was like, oh, this is a quick way for me to start my dream.
Yes, yes,
That's
yes.
how I thought. So yeah, I started doing the modeling and for I don't know since in the early 2000s,
Mm-hmm.
and after that, obviously, I met my husband, and I became a mom,
Yes.
and it was hard.
And talk about that hardness,
Yeah,
because we need
it
to,
was
as
hard.
women, we need to know the realities
Oh yeah.
of being a mom, and
Mhm.
marriage and things of that nature. So
Mhm.
that's fine. I
Yeah.
want you to share that.
Oh, absolutely, I will, and I will. I'll be 1000% honest with you guys and real. But yeah, so yeah, I got pregnant, and so I had to make a decision
Mm-hmm.
right there and then. Literally, I was working. I was working in the real estate business, so I was loving it.
Mm-hmm.
But it happened. I got pregnant, and we decided to have our son. Now he's 4 years old, and so I pretty much just quit my job and just let everything go.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so that was hard, very very hard. It was depressed. I got
Yes, and
depressed.
that's fine to say
Yeah.
that. It's fine to say that.
It was very depressed. I was depressed for a while because from going to Miss Independent Woman, working here, doing this, going
Yes.
there, to just not going to work, staying at home, and
And
this
being a
is
mom.
life. This is a
Yes,
mom.
full time,
Yeah.
full time.
Yes.
And a lot of people don't understand that being a mother, especially if you don't have a nanny,
Oh.
it's
Mhm.
very overwhelming.
Oh.
It's a blessing to have children. It
Absolutely.
truly is,
Oh yeah.
because you see a seed of yourself, right? You know
Mhm.
what I mean? And if we ever cross over to the other side, we have left our seed here on earth.
Mhm.
It's beautiful just to know that you have your seeds here.
Right.
But the reality is, if you don't have a nanny, motherhood is hard, especially if you have visions and goals,
Mhm.
and you have to put them on the back burner
Yep.
because your kids
Come
becomes
first.
first, yeah, and
Yeah.
becomes priority. And I
Yeah.
always tell people, I was like, I think I think I can honestly say, as a mother of
Mhm.
five, I was selfish, because I was
Mhm.
it was all about Raina, like
Yeah.
I woke
Oh
up,
yeah.
I went to work or whatever, and then I got back home. I can go to the gym. I can go to dinner with anybody I wanted to, right? And then
Mhm.
come back home.
Mhm.
No problem. Just whether I was single or when I was married,
Right.
it was just different.
Yeah.
But then when you have kids, it's so
Yeah.
hard to be like, well, I can't make it because I don't have a babysitter, or I don't have the money to spend because, you don't even want to tell the truth. They're like,
Right.
man, I'm kind of, it's kind of short right now because I had to buy diapers, baby
Yeah.
wipes.
Oh
I had to buy
yeah.
groceries. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah. We
I have to
all
buy
been
the,
there.
the kids' clothes, their socks,
Mhm.
things that they need. And it kind of brings you back to, whoa, I'm not sure if I was ready for motherhood. Like, I wish
Mhm.
I would have did A, B, and C before motherhood. But I
Mhm.
think it's a life lesson learned for us, and just to embrace the motherhood, figure it out. Don't give up our dreams and goals. Because
Right.
people are telling me, Raina, how in the heck are you going to run for mayor of Inglewood with 5 kids?
Yeah.
And you're doing A, B, and C. And you know what I tell them? I believe I can do whatever I believe I can do.
Absolutely. Yep.
And my foundation is God. And when you
Mhm.
read the Bible, it tells you, like, you can do anything.
Absolutely.
So if I can do
Mhm.
anything according to God, I can do anything.
Oh yeah.
So this is going to
Oh
be an interesting journey. You know what I
yes.
mean? So
Yes.
yeah, so I love the
Yes.
fact that you're being very honest.
Oh
You had to
yeah.
put things on the back burner.
I did. Yeah, and that was like I said, that was really really hard. Um, because now I'm a wife with the
Yeah.
kid, and I couldn't just if I wanted like little things that we take for granted that you
Our
don't.
freedom.
Oh yeah, that
It's
you
not
don't
funny,
think
but it's
about.
funny. No, no,
Yeah,
it
it
is.
is.
It's you
Yeah,
cannot, when you're single, you
yeah.
can up and go as you please.
Oh
And when you have
yeah,
a husband, it's like you got a new daddy. It's like,
yeah.
I am going to go out
To yeah.
to dinner with my friend Candace. And then Omar knows Candace, so he's like, oh, okay, cool. But
Right.
if I say I'm going out with this person, who's watching the kids? You know, that kind of thing. It's like, my gosh,
Yeah.
Lord. So yeah, it
Yeah,
changes.
it does.
It
It
changes.
does. So that was the very challenging part for me. It was
Yeah.
just not only did I have a child, but then I was now I really,
Yeah.
married and I kind of had to, hey, I'm doing this, or just the mom part. I was playing the
Yes, yes,
mom, the
yes.
the the woman of the house, and yeah, it was very very challenging, but somehow we got through it, and so then we had our second child.
Mm-hmm.
So right when I thought I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back to work.
Yes,
Well,
yes.
here we go again, and blessing my little girl.
She's so beautiful. Bella is
Thank you,
beautiful.
thank you. So then with her, I had really bad postpartum depression.
Mm-hmm.
So, I didn't, you would hear about it, but you
Yeah.
never really thought it would happen to you. I just said, oh, it's just your emotions. It's just this. It's just going to go away.
Very true.
No, this was out of my control. I knew something was wrong with me on when she was 3 weeks old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? We had this
Yes.
discussion just a few weeks ago.
Hmm.
Like when I was pregnant with my first twins, I went through postpartum depression,
Hmm.
and I did not share anything with nobody. I think in the fourth month of my twins
Hmm.
being, 4 months
Yeah.
later, I told my mom, and my mom's always funny in her own way.
Yeah.
And so I told my mom, I said, Mom, can I tell you something? And she's like, Yeah, baby. I said, the twins are 4 months and I'm barely feeling a connection to them. And she's like, she looked at me like, whoa. But her mouth, what came out of her mouth was hilarious
Yeah.
because she was trying to make
Yeah.
light of it because
Right.
she was just like, my poor baby.
Right. Hmm.
And she just looked at me. She goes, Raina, when you were born, I didn't even want to hold you. And I was like, oh my gosh, thanks a lot. She goes, which one is the worst? I was like, well, damn. Well, I held my babies. And she
Yeah.
was all like, but, it is what
Hmm.
it is. We go through things and it's okay.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
okay. And so that's when I knew right then and there, like, it wasn't okay what I was experiencing,
Hmm.
but it's okay because obviously I had to experience it to help other moms.
Right.
So you sharing your story, I can
Hmm.
relate to that. And just imagine how
Hmm.
many women
Oh yeah.
that are mothers that have experienced postpartum but never shared it to nobody.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? It
Hmm.
helps. I could say I cry in my shower,
Oh. Oh yeah.
and I thought it was something new to
Hmm.
me that
Hmm.
nobody didn't do this. I
Hmm.
I thought like maybe the women didn't do it, but the
Yeah.
reality is most women cry
Absolutely.
in their shower.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh yeah.
that's how I feel. Like I'm just like, "Oh my gosh."
Yeah. Yeah. It's hard, and you're such in a dark place that you don't see no future. You see no, like, you just don't see yourself getting out of that
Yes.
darkness. So that's how I felt, and I was there for a while. I
Yeah.
had to do therapy, counseling, and honestly that was the best thing. That's the only way that I was able to get out of that space.
Yes, yes, yes.
um but yeah, that was very 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 challenging. My husband was very supportive, um but it was, I get emotional just talking about it because
Yes.
it's sad. I wish that on no one, and it's just, but if I got out of it, we all can.
Yeah.
We're strong as women.
Yes.
We're strong, and obviously my kids, they gave me just looking at those two little angel faces, they helped me to
Yeah.
just want to get up
and
and.
and I and I like the fact that you're emotional about talking about
Mhm.
postpartum depression and motherhood because like I
Mhm.
said once again, a lot of women, we don't talk about that.
Mm-mm.
And every young woman before they get married or even have kids
Mhm.
need to understand that not every pregnancy is different.
Oh
I didn't
yeah.
go through postpartum
Mhm.
with Giselle. I didn't really go through postpartum with the last twins,
Mhm. Yeah.
but them first twins, I don't know what it was, but
Yeah.
it happened. And I'm
Mhm.
just so grateful that you're opening up, sharing to myself and the viewers
Mhm.
about motherhood and partum depression. And so once you got everything situated, like you found yourself in control,
Mhm.
what happened next?
So that was pretty much when the pandemic hit. So
Okay. All
yeah.
right. Okay.
So it was like double on double. Right when
Yes.
I thought I was getting better,
Mhm.
then the pandemic hit.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, here we go again. So it was very, very hard. But I, like I said, my seeing my two little ones, I was like, I need to do something. Like, what am I going to do? And I'm like, okay, do I want to go back to work? Do I want to go back to full time,
Mhm.
go back to real estate, or do something else, or go back to school, do my legal? What do I want to do? Um, so, I love staying home with my kids.
Of course.
I love raising my baby. So I'm like, okay, I need to do something that I'm still able to take care of my kids, but then do something that makes me happy.
I agree.
I want to
Yes.
I want to go to work happy. I don't want to be I'm just here to pay the next bill. No, I
Yes.
did that for so long cuz believe me,
Mhm.
I had many jobs
Yes.
to working at the mall, and it's horrible. So I told myself I wasn't going to do that to myself again,
Mhm.
especially now that I'm a mom and I have two children. So anyhow, that a light bulb popped up. I'm like, oh, I always
Yes.
wanted to do my business, my lipstick business and my eyelashes and my cosmetic. So I talked to my mom and I'm like, Mom, what do you think about this idea? She's like, you know what, Mija, just go for it. Do
That's
it.
awesome to have your mom tell you that.
Yeah.
Because during COVID, a lot of people like gave up hope.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
But I think we were on the same
Oh.
wave, brain wave, because
Mm-hmm.
me and Omar was like, what do we do? Like, we need to start popping businesses out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is the time.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the perfect time, even though
Yeah.
it looked like it was a
The
horrible
word. Yeah.
time, but it was the perfect timing because we had all the time in the world to be stuck at home, figure it out, make things happen. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So that's great to just hear, like, okay, like while COVID, I decided to pop a business out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how did
Honestly.
that happen? Like
So,
did the
oh, sorry.
like, when you said it just boom.
Yeah, out of nowhere. And sometimes I could pop up with crazy ideas, but this what I'm like, I'm just gonna go for it all the way out.
Mhm.
So I reached out and I had mentioned to you before. Remember that I had told you I was like, hey, I'm
Yes.
interested. I've been interested in doing this business.
Yes.
So I got in contact with one of your friends, and then it just bloomed from there.
Yes, yes,
And
yes.
I did my research as well, a lot of research. And I was like, okay, so how do I start my business?
Mhm.
And yeah, I got connected to, I started doing a lot of calls, a lot of emailing, but research.
Yes.
It's like, because I've asked, and it's like, you have to do it on your own. Like, if
Yeah.
that's what you want, you got to go for it.
Yeah. Because
And
sometimes people don't even want to share the
yeah,
information because they
oh, they
think you're
don't.
competitive. And it's like
Absolutely.
there's enough. I always tell people
Yeah.
like Think and Grow Rich.
Yeah.
They in the CD it talks about not everybody wants that Bentley. Not
Mm-hmm.
everybody wants that Mercedes.
Yeah.
Not everybody wants those shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody wants that house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So it's more than enough for all of us to eat
Abs-
at the table.
right.
And so it's so sad because I've noticed that like you could
Oh
reach
yeah.
out to people
Oh
and
yeah.
then they don't want to give you all the, the meat and potatoes of starting a business. They
Yeah.
just want to give you a little bit so you can pay them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then once you pay them, they gave you a little bit and then you find out that your business is not successful like theirs.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like if you're going to charge people, give them the meat and potatoes and
Absolutely. Yeah.
still say I am here
Yeah.
as a mentor for you.
Right.
Keep me posted on
Mm-hmm.
how the business is running.
Right.
Or at least as a leader, check up on them once a month or twice a month, you
Right.
know? But
Right.
most people don't do that. They don't
They
care. They
don't.
get your money, they take it and deuces.
Oh, oh yeah. Oh yeah. I had yeah.
Yeah.
So I had my bumps.
Yes.
And I learned from them, and I'm thankful for those because those got me where I know I'm gonna go.
Yes, uh-huh.
And yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much where I started, and I just didn't give up.
Okay, that's awesome.
Like I said, a lot of bumps came in between, but I didn't let that get me down. There was a lot of there. I mean, I still have my days as a mother. I'm busy.
Mm-hmm.
I have two toddlers, 4 year olds
Yes.
and 2 year olds. So they keep me busy, and I could
Yes,
have
they do.
I could have easily been like, okay, no, I'm done. It was fun, but no. I
Nuh-uh, you
said,
have
I'm
to
not,
continue.
yeah, I was like, I'm not going to do that. I have two kids, and this is my way
Yeah.
to do what I love to do. Um, yeah, but I mean, I have my challenges. I'm still a mom, I'm still a wife, I still take them to school. And in between all of that,
Yes.
I'm trying to work on my business, see what else I could do, and work with the manufacturer that I have that's working with my
Yes.
eyelashes,
Because
my
now
new
you
lashes.
revamped.
I did.
You revamped. Talk about the revamp.
Yeah, so it's a luxurious, a cleaned, um, vegan brand.
That is dope. That is
Yes,
dope because people are always
yes.
worried about like
Toxics.
toxins. Yeah,
Yeah,
toxins.
yeah.
Yes.
So I did my research, and I tried literally everything before I bought it and decided this is what I'm going to do. So yeah, so it's clean, it's nice, and they're beautiful. I have 10 brand new lashes,
Okay.
and I have glues now that are waterproof, and they're cleaned as well. No toxics or
Yeah,
anything
that's
like
good.
that. So it's really good. So yeah, so
I tried to
that's
put
my
the
new.
eyelashes on, but for the life of me, I couldn't, and it was just all over the place. I was like trying to stick it in there, and it
Yeah.
was in there, but it wasn't out there. So I was like, "Oh my gosh!" And now I understand the when it comes
Yeah.
to like makeup and stuff,
Yeah.
I can't do it. I try my best. I do the
Yeah.
basics,
Yeah.
but I want to wear eyelashes because I think that you know, in like when I was skinnier, I felt like, the eyes were more bigger. And now that I've gained weight,
Mm-hmm.
my eyes got smaller. So when I smile,
Mm,
my eyes look super small.
mm.
So I'm like, if I had eyelashes, then when I smile, you could see the eyes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I really, really, I probably need to look at more YouTube videos to see
Yeah.
how to put that eye. And it's crazy because in the 90s and the early 2000s,
Mm-hmm.
used to put them on.
Mm-hmm.
And then once I put the eyelashes on, then I would put the eyeliner to cover
Yeah.
it, and then
Yeah.
the what's mascara,
Yeah.
and then with the natural, your natural plus the just doing whatever you do, it works out so good.
Oh
And now I
yeah.
lost myself, and I'm just like, oh my god, I need to put these eyelashes on again. And I
Mm-hmm.
like yours because yours are not crazy.
Yeah.
I have seen some girls where they wear the eyelashes to where they look like, how
Yeah.
you see the
Yeah.
cartoons of the cows,
Yeah.
and the cows have those big old moo
Yeah.
eyelashes, and it's like they're talking to you and they're just dangling and you're
Yeah.
looking at them, but you don't want to laugh because it's just dangling as they're
Yeah.
talking. But I like your product because the eyelashes are just perfect.
Thank you.
It's not doing too much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was my whole goal, to target everyone,
Yes.
to middle age, to teenagers, to high
Yes.
school kids, to moms, to, I mean, even grandmas. Like, you know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? Like that was my goal. And again, I test all the eyelashes on everyone, different
That's good.
ages, to just because that's what I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's what my brand is about. It's for everyone. It's not just for high school kids or big eyelashes. It's just I
Yeah.
have small to natural to full,
Mm-hmm.
long. So yeah,
And then what else do you have besides the eyelashes?
we have lipsticks and lip liners.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
do you see yourself going for the blush?
Yes.
Okay, that's
Yes,
good. That's
that's
good.
I have a lot of things that I want to do. But yes, I definitely see the blush, bronzers, and skincare, all of
Ah,
that.
very good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you said clean, so it's like when you say
Absolutely.
clean,
Yeah.
when you talk about, products to clean your
Mhm.
face, that's important. That's
Absolutely. Yeah.
important because sometimes we don't realize how much stuff we put on our skin
Yeah.
that can be cancerous,
Yep.
including the shampoos.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, man, like they have a lot of vegan shampoos and everything, but they're not affordable.
Mhm.
And it's like I want to be
Mhm.
able to afford a clean life, meaning
Yeah.
like I want to use organic soaps, organic shampoo and conditioners,
Yeah.
but not have to pay $100 for a shampoo and conditioner.
Yeah.
Like I don't feel like I should. I mean,
Yeah.
it's organic,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't it
Yeah.
be cheaper? But it's not.
Yeah.
So I think that way. Like when somebody says, it's vegan product or it's clean product,
Hmm.
it just makes you feel a little bit better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
way better.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And like I said, because like my hormones after the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Whew, sure
Yeah.
you understand. Like
Oh,
they go
yes.
off the roof. So when you put toxics in your body and your skin, your hormones
Are
are
wacky.
everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
They trigger them.
Yes.
So that was my main thing. So what we have
Mm-hmm.
is what I would wear. So
Yes.
it's and I'm very, like I said, I like clean stuff. I'm very selective, but very affordable as well.
Yeah.
So that's
Well, I
my
seen you in
brand.
mommy mode, and mommy mode was beautiful. Like seriously, like I was like, she looks like a celebrity. I came in there to the kitchen, and you had this nice satin outfit, like in PJs, and I'm like, man, I think I need to upgrade myself. I'm over here looking like a hot mess with some Cookie Monster sweats. Maybe some boxers and a mustard shirt because I can't find no pajamas. I was like, I need to upgrade. I need to
No, it's
upgrade.
not
I was like,
true.
you looked amazing though. I don't know if you got fixed up for me, but I enjoyed it.
Thank you.
I was
But
like, look at her.
no.
She's a mom of two, and she
Yeah.
made spaghetti for us, and she's in a beautiful satin PJs. Like, wow, you just look so stunning.
Oh,
And
thank
and you didn't have
you.
makeup on, so you're
I
just
didn't.
natural, just beautiful. You know
Thank
what I mean?
you.
So
Thank
it's
you.
always good to be around beautiful women, but also beautiful inside.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you can be beautiful outside, but if that inside is
Oh yeah.
ugly, oh
Oh
gosh,
yeah.
that it's like you just,
Yeah.
oof. Yeah, I don't like those type of females.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
See.
crazy, it
Yeah.
really is. So
Yeah.
motherhood, starting your own business, being a
Hmm.
wife, you
Yeah.
learn you have to balance. So how do you balance, Alma? How do you balance?
Good question. I don't honestly, I don't like I said, my kids are my motivation.
Mm-hmm.
Just seeing them
Yeah.
happy makes me happy. So when it's 6 o'clock in the morning
Oh gosh, yes.
and Bella, my
Yes.
little girl, she's an early bird,
Yeah.
um, decides she wants to go and play already. And I'm so tired.
I know.
But later on that day, hearing her say, "Oh, mommy, I love you," like
Oh,
that
it
just
means the
the
world,
world. So
girl.
that makes me be
Yes.
like, you know what? I'll just make myself a coffee
Yes, and get up.
and get up and just keep going.
Yeah, Luciano's
Keep going.
when he does wake up like early, like 5, 6 in the morning,
Ugh.
he'll say, "Mommy, where are
Oh
you?
my god.
Mommy, where are you?" And I'm like, "I'm sleeping, mommy. I want teta." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, this little boy is 3 and he's still on the teta." And I'm trying to get him off the teta, but
Same.
it's not
Same.
working. So we brush his
Yeah.
teeth. That's
Yeah.
what I do, because a lot of
Yeah.
people says, "Oh, if the baby, if they're past 3 years old, they get buck tooth and this and that."
Yeah.
I just say to myself, you know what? Those teeth are gonna fall out. So as long as I
Right.
brush them and
Right.
he's quiet,
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
let him be. But during the
Hey.
day, I give him
Yeah.
the sippy cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nighttime, for some odd reason about that
I
early morning,
know.
nighttime, they want that bottle. They're still
Yes. I
babies. They're
know.
still
I
babies.
know. I'm dealing with that with Bella too. So
Yeah.
I get it. I get it.
Oh
And
goodness.
yeah, every kid's different. So I learned that too, to just not, you know, be too hard on myself
I
about
know.
because I'm the same way. I
Yeah.
still give them their bottle at night, and
Yes.
she's 2, and she still has a pacifier too.
Mm-hmm.
And but
I know what you mean, because
hey,
every mother tries to
yeah,
mommy shame, and it's like, come
yeah,
on now, like
no,
you're not at home with
yeah,
me. You're
exactly,
not. If you were there with me at 6 a.m., I would
yeah,
send you to take care of the
yeah.
business. But
Then
you're not
what will
the
you do?
exactly.
Yeah.
But you don't pay my bills. You're not there when I need you.
Mhm.
So let me
Mhm.
try to survive the best way I know how to survive.
Yes.
Because I was like for real sleep deprived a
Yeah.
lot. Like I'm getting a little bit more sleep,
I
a
know.
little bit more.
I
But being sleep deprived is not a good
Yeah.
thing. It really isn't.
Oh, it's not. It you need rest to be to just get things done or
Yes.
to be mentally
Stable for
stable.
your children.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Like if
Oh
not, you'll be
yeah.
in deep depression,
Oh,
stuck at home. Like
oh
they're
yeah.
like, "Mommy, where's my food?" And
Mhm.
you're like, "Girl, go eat some cereal." Because
Yeah.
I've been there, like, eat some
Oh,
cereal. Because I'm sleep deprived. I'm tired. Like I just want to take a nap, eat cereal because I can't cook. I'm tired.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So what
Oh
kind of
yeah.
self-care do you do?
Um, I know little things. It's just little things.
Yeah. I want to hear the little things.
I try to have like a mom and daughter date or sister date.
Ah, yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
Before my friends are still there,
Yes, of
but
course.
before it was, oh, I want to hang out with my friends. No. Now
Yeah.
it's just sister date or mom and daughter date or spa. I know I
Oh,
don't
I
get to
love
do
the
the spa all the
spa. Well,
time,
we need to do the
but
spa.
yes, but yeah,
The Ivy. I forgot what it's called.
yeah,
Something Ivy.
Glen Ivy.
Glen Ivy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we need to do that. Even if
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
you, our moms, you know what I
yeah,
mean? Like our sisters,
yeah,
whatever. Like we
yeah,
need to do that.
yeah, yeah. That would be
Self-care.
fun. Yeah, so that's the main things I try to do because I
Mm-hmm.
just I just get refreshed.
Yes.
Just having an adult conversation with, you know,
Adults.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm with them 24/7. If I'm not
Yeah.
working on my business, I'm at home.
With the
Or
babies.
I'm at home and working on my business.
Yes.
And honestly, another thing that's like my self care that I just love is my business.
See, that's
Yeah,
beautiful.
it is.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
So you have your children
Mm-hmm.
and you have your business and you treat your business like
I
your
do.
child. Uh-huh.
I do.
I love to hear that when I
Yeah.
talk to entrepreneurs, they're like, my business is my baby. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
wow,
Mm-hmm.
that's beautiful. Cause then that means you'll never lose.
Right.
You'll never lose because, when
Mm-hmm.
you treat a business like your child, it's your baby.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, this is amazing. Is there
Yeah.
anything that you want to leave with the viewers before we close our show?
Yes. Well, to all the young girls out there that are interested in owning their own business or starting something, just do it.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to get, one or two or three negative comments. Oh, but what is this? Well, you should do this. Well,
Yes.
who cares? Just do it. Don't be scared and just go for it.
Yes.
Just whatever it is that you want to do. Whatever. If you want to go back to school, if you want to start a business, you just do it. This is the time and don't let anyone tell you that you can't or it's too late because it's
Never
never
too
too
late.
late.
Wow. Thank you
Yes.
for dropping some nuggets. Golden nuggets. Well, viewers,
Yeah.
I'm really happy that we had Alma here. And, she was basically giving us her story about, motherhood. And if
Hmm.
you have a dream and a goal, make it happen. Your kids are not your excuse.
Yep.
And
Nope.
then as you create that business, you can leave that legacy to your child, your daughter. You know what I
Yes.
mean? So
Yes.
I'm really excited to have you on the show. Thank you so much
Hmm.
for just sharing your story. And it was very personal when your tears, and I saw the little tears. I was like, oh my gosh, don't cry, Raina, don't cry, don't cry. You know what I mean? I'm a mother and I understand it gets
Yeah.
overwhelming and it's
It's
hard.
hard.
It's a blessing, but it's hard.
Hmm.
So thank you, viewers. I hope you learned something today. We always inspire people through other people's stories. We always enlighten people through people's struggles, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
And we educate and we empower the viewers, to be successful in your own right. Until then, this is Raina Carrillo signing out. Peace.
Bye.
Now, glutathione is a big word, but it's the body's own master antioxidant. So it's a scavenger for free radicals, for bacteria, and what's relevant now, viruses. This is new to the marketplace. There's no other product on the market that has the ingredient NACET.
And basically, NACET increases the production of that glutathione that is in our body already to strengthen and enhance our immune system and keep it strong. Elevated sense of well-being, supports muscle strength and endurance, cognitive function. Powerful liver support. Energy. Helps blood sugar regulation. Superior bioavailability of key ingredients.
One of your best defenses against COVID is a strong immune system. Taking GSH Plus as a daily supplement does all that. And now we have the product out on the marketplace.